So we are here with Mrs. Sherol Francis, singer-songwriter. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And can you tell us more about yourself and what led to your singing journey?
I'm the fun kind. But really, I'm down to earth. I am a mother of 3.
Wow.
I've been a wife for 18 years. And professionally, I am the principal of the Denver Primary School. So I've been an educator for practically my whole life. My singing journey, well, at least from like 8 years old, I've been singing, right, till now. And mainly I've been performing in church. That's how I grew up, performing in church. And then, I ventured into like graduations, weddings, and so on, funerals. This one I don't like to do much, but yes, yeah. So that's it.
Okay, wonderful. So what has been the biggest lesson you've learned so far in your music career?
In my music career, always put God first. You have to always remember why you're going through the process that you're going through, why you're actually using the talent, and it's all for God's glory. So that focus must always be there, or else if your vision is not on that mission, you can be sidetracked and you'll find yourself, doing things that does not align to what God has intended for you. So keeping in mind that your process is unto His glory, it's quite important.
That is a wonderful message. How would you describe your song and your musical identity today?
I would say it's authentic, soulful, a mix of sweet melody with storytelling. I think every single song of mine actually tells a story. It may not be mine, but somebody else's.
I love that.
And ultimately, I think it speaks to strength, resilience, and overcoming.
Wonderful. So your single Unbreakable was well received.
Praise God.
Amen. How would you compare it to your personal journey?
How did Unbreakable come about? Again, resilience. Looking at going through so many challenges and struggles, and by God's grace, still standing. So I think that's really what it is. And when you think of the story of Job, it aligns perfectly. Really, because Job, in his situation, he went through so much in such a short space of time. And then in the Bible it says, he would declare, though you slay me, yet will I trust you. So I believe this song embodies just that for me personally too. Going through all of what I've been through in my life, I'm saying, though you slay me, yet will I trust you. And Unbreakable, we can bend but will not break. And there's a part of the song that's my favorite. It says, Satan tries to destroy, but if you're under the shadow of the Almighty, you will be unbreakable. But it's only when you're under the shadow. So we have to, keep with Christ to be unbreakable.
And I admire how you include your religious beliefs and values into your work, and it shows how passionate you are about those beliefs.
Oh, definitely.
So you have another release coming up this Friday,
I do.
30th. So what can listeners expect from this release?
Okay, this one is a bit different. Actually, this song came about, I was at home one Saturday afternoon, and a colleague passed, and I wasn't able to attend her funeral service, and I was watching online, and I felt so sad that again she passed and I was not able to attend the funeral because I was ill. And then the inspiration just came, and I just grabbed my writing pad and I started to jot down stuff, and within like 15 minutes I had a complete song.
Wow.
Yeah, so this song really, it speaks to every one of us who has endured grief, who has had to lose a loved one. I mean, for me, last year, November, I lost my biological father, I lost my adopted father, I lost a colleague in December 30th, I lost my uncle, so it has been a lot. So with this song, it just speaks to, saying goodbye. And even before somebody passed, sometimes persons have terminal illnesses and we know they're going to die. So this can be a tribute to them, just to express that we will forever love them. Even when you're gone, I mean, the hurt will be there. We're human beings, but just so they know, even through hurt, pain, whatever, we're going to love them always. Yeah, so I want to really dedicate this song to my father's memories and his legacy. May it live on for all of us, his children, his grandchildren. Yeah.
Sorry for your loss, and
Thank you.
I just want to say it is inspiring how you transformed your pain into purpose and into your creative output of this song. So I'm really looking forward to hearing it.
Okay.
And wonderful job.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So we understand that the full Unbreakable album is due for release later this year. What can the listeners expect from this album?
Okay, I'm excited. Yes, we're planning to release the full album somewhere in between May, June. Yeah, and it will be debuting concerts. Unbreakable. Of course, like I said before, soulful music, storytelling. It's real authentic storytelling. It carries themes like resilience, being overcomers, and so on. Just trying to inspire someone to understand that we go through struggles in life, but that's not the end. So as long as we have Christ in the mix, we're able to overcome and weather any storm. So that's basically what it is, really.
That's amazing. I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. So you're currently writing Creole songs and want to see the language featured in music. Why is that important to you?
Okay, well, I believe language is culture. Culture is identity.
Right.
And I am St. Lucian. So, of course, I would like to, feature my country and what makes us unique as a people. Also, I find it's a privilege to be able to share my ministry and share the gospel in my native language, which for me makes it even more authentic. So that's basically it. Yeah.
And representation is always necessary. Especially with the Creole language.
That's right. That's right. So to actually be able to do it on a global stage would be rewarding for me. For sure.
So you've also mentioned working on an independent song. So what inspired that?
Of course, again, I am a gospel artist, but I am also a St. Lucian and love for country. So I want to also be able to inspire and encourage other people within, my country, my community, to work towards building a future for all of us to survive in the most beneficial way, I would say. So that's the whole drive behind it, because it speaks to uniting, being one people, coming together to work with our young people, build a nation that we all can be proud of. Because essentially we're in this country, and the quality of life that we can live depends on every single one of us.
Most definitely.
Yeah,
it's good to represent St. Lucia.
That's right.
Any opportunity given, that is a wonderful.
That's right. And of course, I can use this avenue to at least showcase features of my country. Within my songs, speak about my country, promote my country. Yeah, we love St. Lucia.
We love St. Lucia.
That's right.
Looking ahead, what are your long-term goals as an artist, both locally and internationally?
Well, locally, I would really appreciate being able to, work with local entities, even other artists, right? Within my circle, gospel mainly, to be able to push ministry and at least bring persons to the awareness that, Christ loves them and they can have a better way of living. Internationally, wow, I just want my ministry, my music to have a greater outreach. Again, to share my faith in God, my stories of resilience, overcoming, and giving persons strength through my music. Actually, when I was about to release Unbreakable, I said to God, I just wish it would reach just one person, at least one person, and I would be so happy. And the day of release, somebody messaged and said to me, that song, it's like it was made for me.
Wow.
And they needed that message. And it brought me to tears. I can't reveal much more than what was said, but it brought me to tears. And I'm like, God, thank you. Because I've often said that whatever music does to me, when I listen to other people's music, how it inspires me, how it changes me, how it helps me, I would like to do that for other people as well. And I thank God that I have an opportunity to do so. So on an international scale, I don't mind working with, bigger artists like C.C. Winans, legendary singers like that. Yeah, so that's my hope.
And I admire that your message is about resilience. Your message is about your faith in God.
Truly.
I love how you mentioned collaboration with local and international artists,
right.
which means that you're open to working creatively with other talented people.
That's right. And I'm hoping my story inspires somebody out there who wants to start this journey and let them know it's possible.
Definitely. And finally, on a personal note, what keeps you motivated and grounded when the journey gets challenging?
First and foremost, it's relationship. Relationship with God and relationship with others. You definitely need a support system, for sure.
Yeah.
So it will be family, close friends. Because I remember I posted something on WhatsApp. I was going through something at the moment, and a friend was like, I'm sending you this song. And just remember who wrote it. She sent me Unbreakable. And I'm like, wow, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thankful for that. So when you have persons looking out for you, checking up on you, this is good. But ultimately, sometimes persons are not available. So what do? So you have to rely on the connection you have with God.
Yeah.
So there must be relationship with the Father. Other than that, you'll not be able to survive. So that's critical.
Definitely. Once again, it has been an absolute pleasure talking to you about your journey, and I just want to say that I'm looking forward to what you have in store for us with your new release, and keep on inspiring others to be creative and to, pursue their artistic goals.
Thank you so much for having me. It was a pleasure being here.
You're most welcome.
All right.